Good morning, children. I welcome to English class, 10th standard, second language. How are you, dear children? Very good. I am fine. How is your study? Well done. Dear students, today we are teach you one of the beautiful lesson. That lesson is pro section, second language, 10th standard, state syllabus. That lesson is Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. We already know that who was B.R. Ambedkar. Yes, good. He was an architecture of Indian Constitution, and he was one of the chairman of the drafting committee. So yes, he was the first law minister of India. Though this lesson was, before going to the lesson, first we will teach you about the author. So here, this is the pro sections unit, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. So this lesson was written by Sir R. Venkataraman. The full name of the is Ramaswamy Venkataraman. Who was Venkataraman? Anybody know? Yes, very good. Raman was a famous lawyer and a astute politician, and he occurred as a union minister in those days, and he was a former 8th president of India, and he was also a very patriot, and he was in a very participation in the independence and activism. So this lesson was written by Sir R. Venkataraman, are extracted from the man and the message of Venkataraman. He know that Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, he write about the Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, what was his contribution to the India. So let us, the original name of, anybody original name of the Dr. B.R. Ambedkar? Listen, my dear students, B.R. Ambedkar. Dr. B. is Ramji, Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar. So he was born in a Meher family in Maharashtra. So he was a very voracious reader. Voracious means the eager of knowledge. He loved the books. He loved the reading, and he had clear-cut idea of gave a shape to our Indian Constitution. What do you mean by Constitution? Constitution is a document. So it is there. We are accepted 1950 January 26 on the day of the Republican Day. For his contributions, we are having a world longest constitution returning document or returning document. We have that their contributions. Let us, my dear students, we short sketch about let us see the short sketch of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Ambedkar was born on a very Meher family in Maharashtra. So he was facing the very many problems in his childhood. After then he grown up. So but he was a very eager of knowledge about the reading of books. So he gave a particular shape and particular idea using his talents and techniques to shape making our constitution. So hence we called the architecture of the Indian Constitution. So he was know about how discrimination. He was always fought against the discrimination between the caste. In those days, we know that in Vedic world there are 5 varnas on the basis of the men are divided into on the basis of the varnas: Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, and Panchama. Like the 4th to 5th one is the Dalit. So there is a clash between, there is a discrimination, there is a violence or then untouchables. So these are all the society. These are all practices are practiced nowadays. Also, we are know about discrimination between man and the females also. So hence he gave more concentration on them to eradicate or abolish these are all the social prejudices. So hence these type of the systems are survivable by the lower class or the deprived class about there are exploitation by the upper classes to the lower classes. So the Dr. B.R. Ambedkar had give a particular shape to the our government like the three pillars of the legislature and the executive and the judiciary, and he is also influenced by the great leader of the reformer Jyotiba Phule, and he gave more talented and ideas to use give a particular shape of our constitutions. So many luminaries are invited, greeted and welcome to Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. You make it in a good constitution to our country. So hence these are all the great contribution to our Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Now we are free in our country nowadays also. So we are proud to teach this lesson here, dear students. Let me go some of the important difficult words in this chapter. So first one is the voracious, very eager for the knowledge, and insatiable, that which cannot be satisfied. So amelioration, make something better, conceive, think, edifies, system, devote, be transferred or passed somebody, indefectible, never give up, perceptions, ability to see, hear and understand. Here, let us, I will open your textbook. So see page number 68. First I will read the lesson and you listen carefully and point out some of the difficult words, because this lesson is a great using many different legal concepts and different difficult words. So underline the words and you go and search the meaning of its meanings in using of the dictionary. So let us see the unit number 4. The lesson is Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. This was written by Sir C.V. Sir R. Venkataraman. One train which marked Baba Saheb during his student days and in fact throughout his life was that he was a voracious reader. He had an insatiable thirst for books. He bought books by curtailing his daily needs. In New York, he is said to have purchased about 2,000 old books, and it is recorded that the time of the second roundtable conference in London, he bought so many books that they had to be sent to India in 32 boxes. This is the first paragraph. Second paragraph. It is an important to record here one major influence on Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Why in the USA he was drawn to the 40th Amendment of the Constitution of India, which gave freedom to the Black Americans. He saw at once a parallel situation for the depressed class in India. He returned home. Baba Saheb came to be greatly influenced by the life and the work of then Mahatma Phule, the votaries of the classless society and women of clip. The need as well as the feasibility of reform impressed itself on Baba Saheb's minds. decided to devote all his time and talents for the amelioration of this unprivileged brethren. Newspapers started by him, such as the Mukanayaka, Baishkritava, and Samta, at once recognized as the authentic voice of the depressed class. Likewise, institutions set up by him, such as Hitakarani Sabha and Independent Labour Party of India, become vehicles of the change. During the same period, Gandhiji was pioneering his epic reform of Indian society, which influenced the upliftment of depressed class, whom Gandhiji had termed Harijana. So let's move on to the third paragraph. Baba Saheb was elected to Bombay Legislative Assembly in the election under the Constitution of India Act 1935. Baba Saheb made effective contribution to the debates in the assembly on variety of the subjects. His flair of legislative work became evident of the whole nation. Fourth paragraph. Soon the Constituent Assembly of India offered Dr. B.R. Ambedkar the opportunity to give the most notable and permanent shape to his social philosophy and to his undying faith in the dignity of human beings. Baba Saheb was not in the Congress, but it must be said to the credit of the farsighted and objective leadership of the Indian National Congress that it requested Dr. B.R. Ambedkar to serve on the drafting committee of the Constituent Assembly and made him its chairman. Fifth paragraph. As the chairman of the drafting committee, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar anticipated a very conceivable requirement of the new polity. Drawing from the examples and experience of the other nations and the distinctive need of our society, our own society, he raised by bricks the magnificent edifice which now stands as a fundamental rights of the Indian Constitution of India. There were, of course, other luminaries of the committee like Alladi Krishna Swami Iyer, K.M. Munshi, and N. Gopala Swami Iyengar, who also made a vital contribution to the progresses of constitution making. But if there is one person who will remember as the pilot of the various provisions of the Indian Constitution, it will be a Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. I devolved on the Dr. B.R. Ambedkar to explain to the assembly with a combination of the tact and frankness and the utmost patience. The making of scope of different provisions of the drafting committee, he had a rare gift of unraveling the most complicated legal concept in a language which the layman understood. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, aided by the indefatigable constitutional advisor B.N. Rao, performed this task masterfully. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar had a clear perception of the mutuality of the three pillars of the state, that legislature, the executive, and the judiciary. He had raised that the jurisdictions of each should be a clear and untrammeled. At the same time, he had a sense of the importance of the role of the citizens. The following observation he made is significant. The Constitution is a fundamental document
It is a document which defines the position of the powers of the three organs of the state and executive, judiciary and legislature. It also defines the powers of the executive and powers of the legislature as against the citizens, as we have done in our chapter dealing of the fundamental rights. In fact, the purpose of the Constitution is not merely to create the organs of the state but to limit their authority, because if no limitations was imposed upon the authority of the organs, there will be a complete training of the complete oppressions. Dear students, I will stop here. So let us explain a brief explanation in the paragraph. Listen carefully. So we are already know that the contribution of the Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. So Sir R. Ramaswamy explained in his book Man and the Message. So about Dr. B.R. Ambedkar in the childhood days. Once he said the train which marked Baba Saheb during his student days. So when he was a child, so he explained some of the incident, how he was an brilliant, how he was loved the books, how he was eager to knowledge or acquiring the knowledge, what the method he used. So he briefly explained Venkataraman. In fact, throughout his life he was a voracious reader. Underline the word voracious reader. In the main exam, asking justify. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar was a voracious reader. Justify. Give reason. Ambedkar was a voracious reader. Or he was great trust on the books. Explain or justify. These are all the type of asking them questions in main examination. So especially this chapter is very important for the main examination. Asking 2 marks questions or 3 marks questions. Dear students, yes, you most concentrated on this chapter by sentence reading loudly. Here, what do you mean by voracious? Voracious means he was very eager to learn. He loved reading the books. He not too satisfied. So he was not been satisfied means his most he wanted to reading his books. When we every time we are satisfied, we are eating by any fruit and then any meals, but he not been satisfied about the reading of books. So he much love his books. So why he do? Let us eager knowledge. He had an insatiable thirst for the books. Insatiable, never be satisfied. So he was wanted to purchase the books and read it once or twice or thrice. So insatiable, that means not satisfied. For his about thirst means variety. He bought his. What he do? He purchased so many books from the America and London. So once he went to America, New York, and he purchased 2,000 of old books. Yes, my dear students, we are all know that. So we are containing his daily needs. So he stopped his daily. He stopped to using his money to unnecessary expenditure. So he stopped to unexpensive money to and save it and to purchase them the old books. So we all know that we use or we have spent more money on unnecessary and unexpensive expenditures. But here, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, he curtailing his daily needs. So he postponed his wants and to save the money and purchase the books. So that is the a good habit of the good trust for the books, love for the books, and he try to always eager or enriches his knowledge. Dear students, here the nahi gnani saprisham. So knowledge is the power. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅಳಿಸಲಾರದಂಥ ಕದಿಯಲಾರದಂಥ ಒಂದು ಸಂಪತ್ತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಜ್ಞಾನ. ಆ ಜ್ಞಾನದ ಸಂಪತ್ತಿಗೋಸ್ಕರನೇ ಹೆನ್ಸ್ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಸರ್ವಜ್ಞ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ನಹಿ ಜ್ಞಾನೇನ ಸದೃಶಂ. ಜ್ಞಾನ ನಿಮ್ಮೇಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಶ್ವಾನ ನಮ್ಮ ಕೀಳಿಲ್ಲ, ಜಗದೊಳಗೆ ಸೂರ್ಯ ಚಂದ್ರರಿಗಿಲ್ಲಂತ ಮೇಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಜ್ಞಾನವೇ ಅಧಿಕ ಮೇಲೆ ಸರ್ವಜ್ಞ. ಡಿಯರ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ಎಸ್, ಸೊ ವಿ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಡ್ರೀಮ್ ಟು ಈಗರ್ ಆಫ್ ನಾಲೆಡ್ಜ್, to enriches our knowledge. So what we do, we read the books, newspaper, magazines, and watching the news, and that in future it is helps to our life. We live life happily. So hence we say that simple living and high thinking. So you are all bright futures. So you don't expense the money. If you are any chance, you buy in books and kept in your library in your home and read it. So it is help to in future or in future generations. Yes, dear students, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar was in childhood days or then in student life. He most of all his time spent on reading books and purchasing books. So this is just example of that. When he went to America or New York, he purchased it not only for one or two books, 2,000 books here discussed. So let us how eager to the knowledge. So and another one of the example is when he went to the round table conference and then ಎರಡನೇ ದುಂಡು ಮೇಜಿನ ಪರಿಷತ್ತು in London. So he was in main role in to attend the round table conference in London, especially in the British colony. So he went, what he do? So when the round table conference over, he go to the shops and purchase it there and send to the 32 box of books. How many? 32 box of old books. So you observe how he was a voracious reader. So these are all the three examples for the he really love for books and read for books. So he was not to be satisfied. So he postponed his all daily needs or curtailing, or he stopped his curtailing daily needs. So he very eager to trust for the reading of books. He read. So he acquiring. Once he became the architecture of the Indian Constitution. He was a great thinker and a great performer. He used all the technicals and talents to making our contributions with a good shape. Here, students, the very great importance to our very importance to read this lesson here. So let us, are you understood? So in the main examination, there is a 2 marks question arises, that is content. Ambedkar was a voracious reader. Give reason or justify. First one is, so Ambedkar was a very eager of knowledge. He was a voracious reader, absolutely, and he was a cut off his daily needs, curtailing his daily needs, and he was an insatiable thirst for his books, love for books. And third one is, he went to America in New York and he bought 2,000 of books for books sent to India, and he went to attend the second round table conference on in London. So he purchased 32 books of the box of books. These are all the way good example for that. Ambedkar was very eager to the knowledge of the books. So this is over. Yes, let us move on the second paragraph. It is an important means unimportant. It's a prefix. The record here took a major influence on the Dr. B.R. Ambedkar while he in the USA was gone onto the 40th Amendment of the Constitution of the USA, which gave freedom to the black Americans, he saw at once and parallel situation of the repressed class in India. So when he grown up and he tried to fought against the caste. So there is a way, what we say, this is a very unimaginable system practicing in our country, that is called caste discrimination. So once he went to America and he read the Constitution of America and he captured the 40th Amendment. What we say in the 40th Amendment? The 40th Amendment says gave freedom to the Americans. So once upon a time, America was under by the British. So the black people there is a great problem or discrimination between the black and the whites. There is no importance to the black peoples, but all black peoples are fought against the British, so and they gave freedom. So hence the great important is the 14th Amendment, the amendment or in the American Constitution. So the Dr. B.R. Ambedkar observed and read the 40th Amendment, what are its rules and regulations. So he know the same situation in our India. There is a great discrimination between the caste by all upper and depressed classes and then Deen and Dalit, and so he was trying to abolish this type of system. So he adopted the 14th Amendment in India. So now we are free and equal all the aspects, hence for his contributions. That is, then the 14th Amendment is very important for India. That is the equality or freedom, gave freedom to the all citizens of India. So the parallel situation of he returning home, Baba Sahib came to be greatly influenced by the life of the Mahatma Phule. So one of the person he is influenced on Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. His name was Jyotirao Phule, or he was a social reformer, and he first man he was trying to upliftment of the female upliftment in India, fought against our social practices or social systems. So and he was trying to Vatoria, a great person or a monk, to try to eradicate our caste system, and he was fought against to the discrimination between the upper classes to the lower classes. So he was more influence on the Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. The need as well as the feasibility of the reforms imposed itself in the Baba Sahib minds, and decided to devote all his time and talents to the amelioration of his unprivileged brother. So Dr. B.R. Ambedkar influenced the Jyotirao Phule. He was trying to reform our society, to give freedom, gave stop to the discrimination. So hence he was and gave the freedom to the females or the women. So he was cooperated. So hence he used most of his talents and techniques to eradicate these systems. So what we do, let us see. So hence Dr. B.R. Ambedkar started a newspaper to campaigning to the people what are the systems are practicing in India. So he started the new papers such as Muganayaka, Vaishkata Bharata, and Samata, recognized as the authentic voice of the depressed class, like us, another institution set up by the Harijana Hitakarani Sabha and then Independent Labour Party of India, and he also set up by the great institutions like that Hitakarani Sabha and then Labour Independent Party. For that time, Gandhiji is also a fight against caste system. So he called me Dina Dalits as a Harijana. So one side Gandhiji is also fighting, and another side Dr. B.R. Ambedkar was also gave importance to the Dina Dalits or the depressed classes upliftment and women's upliftment. So here women's are exploited for in many aspects. We know that hence our government given more importance to the women's upliftment and enforcement of the women's here. So Beti Padhao and Beti Bachao and some of the criminal activities to use very strict legal laws, introducing the laws and gave free education to the females. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕಲಿತರೆ ನಾಡೊಂದು ಇಂಥರಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಎನ್ನುವಂತಹ ಧ್ಯೇಯವಾಕ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಸೊ ತಂದಿದ್ದರಿಂದ ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ವಾಸ್ ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ assumption or the goal of the Jyotiba Phule. So Gandhiji is also trying to reform our society. So Dr. B.R. Ambedkar was influenced by the Jyotiba Phule and Mahatma Gandhiji and trying to eradicate these all the so depressed classes to upliftment in our society and to stop in the discrimination. So in India, so these are all the contributions given by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar to our India. Now I will stop here. Next week I will take the classes. Thank you.